of undercover videos, they're real by the way, showing what abortion clinic workers are willing to say behind closed doors. The National Abortion Federation sued the group over the videos, and in response, a federal judge called William Orrick imposed a gag order in contravention of the First Amendment and common sense. That order ordered the group not to release additional videos. The question is Orrick a fair judge? Can he rule on something like this? Now, the group says the judge has strong personal ties to a Planned Parenthood-affiliated clinic and ought to recuse himself. David Daleiden is the Center for Medical Progress's founder, and he joins us now. David, thanks for coming on. So just
Tucker,
one of the reasons that this story piqued our interest is because it's such a clear violation of free expression. Our interpretation is we're not allowed to show these videos, which I believe are real, on our air, which seems totally un-American to me. And it raises obvious questions like, who is the judge who would make such an order? Where is he coming from? And you have information that might help explain that.
Exactly. Judge Orrick, Tucker, is basically someone who used to run a Planned Parenthood clinic in San Francisco, California. When he was a longtime key board member of a family resource center in San Francisco, they made a decision while he was on the board of directors to host and embed a Planned Parenthood clinic inside of their own office headquarters space in San Francisco. That's information that Judge Orrick never disclosed to the Senate Judiciary Committee, and he never disclosed it to the defendants in these lawsuits from Planned Parenthood.
How do you know it's true?
We know it's true because of the 990 forms that were filed by the Family Resource Center that Judge Orrick was a longtime key board member of. Judge Orrick had only said to the Senate Judiciary Committee that he was a member of the board of directors of that organization that to this day is hosting a Planned Parenthood clinic embedded in its office space. Judge Orrick only told the Senate Judiciary Committee he was on the board of directors there until 1999. We dug up the 990s, and it turns out that he was actually persisting on the board until 2003, long after they had invited Planned Parenthood into their space, hosted them and embedded them on their premises, and continued to do so for many years.
That just seems like such an obvious conflict of interest. I mean, is there any way that you can use that fact, and I'm assuming it is a fact, to get him off this case?
Well, that's exactly why the defendants, myself in my individual capacity, and also the Center for Medical Progress corporately, have filed their motion to disqualify Judge Orrick from hearing this case. There's a clear case here where, based on his long-standing personal and professional relationship with Planned Parenthood, who is both a named plaintiff in a lawsuit against me and CMP in his courtroom, and also has membership in the National Abortion Federation, which has been suing me for almost 2 years at this point. Judge Orrick clearly has long-standing personal and professional ties to Planned Parenthood and the abortion industry, clearly has a pre-existing personal bias and prejudice in favor of them, and clearly has a conflict of interest that, at the end of the day, this is the same reason that a judge shouldn't be hearing the case or the lawsuit of his brother, or of someone he's related to, or of someone he's been doing business with.
And the net effect is to prevent the public from seeing something that is real, that is true, that is accurate. Nobody's contesting that. At first they're like, oh, these are fake videos, but they're not fake videos. They're no longer even claiming that. And this judge is preventing news organizations from broadcasting them publicly. That's like completely authoritarian and insane. Last quick question. Has the ACLU come to your aid? You'd think they'd have an interest in civil liberties because it's in their name.
Maybe they will. I hope so, because, Tucker, what's going on is that Planned Parenthood, the biggest abortion business in the country, whose senior-level leadership is caught on camera now for all the world to see, harvesting and selling the body parts of our unborn brothers and sisters, they are colluding with the organs of power in the state of California to silence citizen journalists solely because of our viewpoints. It's viewpoint discrimination. It's wrong.
Well, it's like exactly what you'd never think could happen here, and it has. David, thanks for coming on.
You would never think it, Well,
you can identify